Before we proceed with the actual desurvey, I would like to show how to merge multiple interval data tables. So on this cell here, we're gonna merge the assay data and the geolog data into a single interval data that we can use for the next cells. So in order to merge, we are gonna be using rmsp.interval data.from merge tables, and the arguments for this function are the data frames, the multiple interval data in a list format. So that's basically what I have in here. So I can copy that in here and capture the output into the merged assay. So the merged assay will contain both the assay and the geolog. And now if I run this cell, I would like to demonstrate something. I'll get an error. And this error is just telling me that this is a beta function. This just tells me that this function is not considered a stable function. Usually when new functionality comes into RMSP, sometimes we are not gonna introduce it as a final version. We will give it a certain period of testing. And for these functions, we call them beta. And in order to use this functionality, you just have to set some global parameters. Note that we haven't talked about any global parameters before. And this is going to be covered on the introduction to RMSP workflows. So yeah, you will be referred to that. But for now, you just need to know that you need to copy this from your warning and just make sure you load that before you use that function. It could be all the way to the top of your notebook, or it could be just at the cell where you're running that function. This is just enabling us to use that function, and it's just telling RMSP that we know what we are doing and we actually want to use that function. So now if I run this, the merged assays is gonna contain all my elements from the original assays, and it will also contain my geocode data. And the intervals here, they are split and merged, not merged, but split so that they represent both data sets. So one thing that we can do now is to check the survey again. So if I just copy that and now use merged assays, we should be getting the same result as above. But the difference is that now I just have one interval data.